Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Hello everybody, it's Paul with the Raw Life Health Show, and I am going to get on here and make some recipes and show you how we make them, but I just want to show you some of the food. So here's Laura. Say hello.
Hello.
So Laura, it's been about a year now since you've been eating a raw food diet, right? And she was making a lot of desserts when she first learned about it. Then she came out here and I gave her some recipes, and this is just how easy it is. So I'm going to show you some of the recipes that she made, and how difficult is it or easy is it?
It's very easy.
Very easy. So why don't you describe here? Let me turn this around. So this is just an example of some of the amazing things that Laura's been making. I've been making these things for years, but Laura's just not even a year eating a raw vegan diet, and amazing how she's learned how to make these recipes, but they're not difficult. So give us an example of what you have there.
So this is the cucumber soup. We kind of make it often.
So there's a cucumber soup. So what's in here?
Cucumbers, avocado, macadamia nuts, dill, white miso, lemon, salt and pepper, and water pretty much.
Yes, and it absolutely tastes delicious. So that's our cucumber soup. And what's this salad here?
That's called a coleslaw, cabbage coleslaw, I think. So it has cucumbers, cabbage, jalapeno peppers, what else? Tomato, and I put in some, what's it called? Sunflower seeds and hemp seeds as well.
And we have a bunch of raw recipe books where we get a lot of these recipes, but after you do it yourself, you just learn how to make your own stuff and your own things. And it's or you can make little changes. So this is one of my favorite recipes. Tell them what this is.
So it's called spinach tostados. That's made out of, what is it, almonds?
Well, pumpkin seeds and almonds with a couple of spices.
Yes, and the dressing or topping is spinach, avocado,
sun-dried tomato.
Sun-dried tomatoes, yeah, and a few other things.
And look at this. This is
new.
Wow, this is a new one here. Check that out. So we're kind of getting to that Mexican theme here, and tonight. So explain what this is.
So this is a raw tortilla, if you will, out of flax seeds. Then that is taco meat, which is pretty much out of walnuts. And then I made a nacho sauce and guacamole and salsa on top.
Wow.
It looks really nice.
Wow. And this is the Raw Life Health Show, and there's the Raw Life, what it's all about. And so on the soup, what I do is we have some homemade sprouts, which is very simple. You put some mung beans or lentils in a jar, and you just put water in it every day, and in 3 or 4 days you'll have that. We have a sauerkraut. This one's from the store, but we usually make our own sauerkraut. And then there's some hemp seeds. And so I usually put that in the soup. I like that in the soup, and people can kind of put what they want in there, and it's so great. And so again, it's not that difficult to make.
Not at all. It's actually really, really fun. I love being in the kitchen and making all this.
Yes, and you don't have to put on the stove or anything like this. And this is just an example. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can see every day I take pictures of the amazing things that are made here. So Laura's just been doing an amazing job with that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to eat this meal here, everybody. And if you have any comments or questions, post them below. For those of you who want the recipes, we will get the demos out eventually. We're just taking our time with this, but just showing people how easy it can be. It's so good and so filling. I mean, it's just so filling. I mean, this plate alone will fill me up, and I haven't even touched these yet. I had the soup. This looks filling. I haven't even touched these yet. This is just crazy. It is so big. It's just going to be amazing. So we have some taco meat in there, and we have some nachos, cheese sauce, some guacamole, and some salsa. Thank you. It's about to be inside me. Get in my belly. It's all raw vegan, live food. All right, I'm still working at it. It looks great, but it's even better than it looks. It's absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's so yummy. Okay, we're gonna make some for our neighbor right now. We're gonna show you what Laura did. So she has the flaxseed cracker, which she made, and now she made this taco meat out of walnuts. We'll put, for members of the Raw Life Health Show, the recipe on there. All the recipes will be on rawlifehealthshow.com. So that's the taco meat. Now there's various different ways you can make this. You can make some chips, but we're putting this on this big taco shell. And this is the nacho cheese sauce. And again, I know some of you want food demonstration. How do you make that? But it's just following the recipe, putting that in a food presser or a blender. It's not needed to see somebody press a button on a blender, but this is what it comes out, the final product. So you have the shell, the taco meat, and then the sauce. Now we're going to be putting a lot of stuff in here, or Laura is, so you don't want to put too much of the sauce, so be careful with that when you do it. That's just the perfect amount. So then, and this is a Mexican dish, so now we got the guacamole. Guacamole. And if you like spicy, you can make it more spicy. If you don't want it spicy, you can make it less spicy. And then the salsa.
Oops.
And there it is. It's just so beautiful and delicious. And yeah, if you like onions, we don't, but he does, so we'll put some on there for him. And this will, the meat and the cheese can last a couple of days, but the guacamole won't. So that's why we try to give it away so before it goes bad. So I don't personally like onions, but if you do, there's some onions, and that's it. So look how beautiful that is. All right, everybody. So I hope you're inspired, and we're doing even local dinners now to inspire people. And if you go to potlucks, there are sometimes people that make a raw dish, or if you go to a vegetarian restaurant, sometimes there's raw food on the menu. But yes, it's not as complicated as it seems to make these dishes. But we do have a whole bunch of raw recipe books here that I've collected over the years that I absolutely love. And I have recipes in my book as well, and it just works and it tastes great. And you could always put your personal touch to some of these things. Like, for example, I don't like onions or garlic, so I don't have any onions or garlic in anything I make. So, and it's very filling. Everything you just store is more than filling. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish it, but it's very filling. It's delicious, and I'll be filming more of these to show you and give you some ideas. And yes, we will get the recipes out to you in the demos. So until then, everybody, have a blessed day. Put your comments, questions below, and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.